a long time. The Vikings have sort of a hybrid as well. So if you can catch passes, you can run the ball, you become a threat that is a complete pain in the ass. And I don't know that the Vikings have incorporated that. I got to go back to Percy Harvin, maybe? Like, Percy Harvin's the last guy I remembered that he literally alone changed defensive philosophies because you could not assume what he was going to do. And the Vikings did, to their credit, 2009. They lined him up in enough places where you had defenses guessing at times. So just that dynamic piece dropped into an offense with Jefferson already present, I think it changes the entire philosophy of your opponent from a defensive standpoint.
Ranger knows that as a procurement coordinator and manufacturing plant, you can count on auto reorder. You need your need on hand. Call 1-800-GRANGER, at Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, you get it done.
100%. And, you know, we talk about the play calling of the Vikings and the different formations, stuff like that. I was doing some research last night. Interestingly, you know, and we've talked about JJ, you know, wide receivers, 4 on the field against when there's multiple.
A little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to Ypsilanti, Michigan, home to the Eastern Michigan Eagles. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. The Nittany Lions will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Eastern Michigan's offense will get first crack at it today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
On target over the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Eastern Michigan going fast.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Good timing on the quick out. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down. Snagged out of the air. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Eagles look to keep this drive humming.
How many times do you see receivers catch the ball and dance and you get so annoyed because you're like, dude, do you see the yellow line? Go and get it. Really nice job by the receiver with the second effort, getting the extra yards and getting the first down.
Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Vogel. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Diving for the score. He loses the football. ball. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And I absolutely love the option, but this is part of it, right? The quarterback has to make a lot of reads really quickly and then carry the football and take care of that thing. So I think, the fumble was caused there. We don't know why, but this is part of the option risk you run by running it.
And the Nittany Lions backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. He leaves it with his back. Little bit of running room as he picks up 4 and gets it out to the 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? The first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one. Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Oh, he's got some space. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
The Nittany Lions headed quickly to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They go to the draw. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Off the RPO, complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Play action. Right down the middle. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He nails it. A 58-yard field goal.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Fires to the right. He's got an open man. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Bobo. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's snuffed out behind the line again. Went right back to the well and got the same bad result. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Throws for the end zone. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. From the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
The Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
They've generated some momentum with excellent performances in Big Ten play, and you can see them growing game by game.
And that's a big deal, too, in the new-look Big Ten Conference. Back in the day when there were divisions, you know, it was a toss-up every year who was going to win the Big Ten West. That was the easier division. But now, it's just who are the best two teams out of all these teams, all these quality teams. So it's impressive that this team, David, has put themselves in position to play for the championship.
You ain't lying, especially in this conference. Let's be honest, the Big Ten and the SEC, they've separated themselves from everybody else. And so you're competing in this conference, middle of the season, you can finish strong. Now we're not just talking about conference championships. We're talking about where can we be in the playoff and how much damage we can do in the postseason.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him move him inside. You see him move him outside. You see him move him in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
In the backfield again to make the stop. They keep giving him the ball and keep getting nothing for it. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Nittany Lions didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll run it. It's locked. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll do it himself. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking to throw on 3rd. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Conference USA action right now, fellas. Wait till you see how things are playing out. Rice fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UTSA. Just another week of Conference USA football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle, it's Pena. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Eagles want to pick up the tempo. It'll be a draw. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They'll have to get it to the 37 on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. So they're not comfortable with their field goal kicker from here, so the offense will go for it on fourth down. Gets it out quickly. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. The give on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Using his legs to buy some time. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got...
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And that is priority #1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here, get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
The Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Looking downfield on first down. Got his man quickly. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quick strike complete.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Quarterback extends the play.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
Oh, what a cut!
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards.
Touchdown, Penn State! A great catch and run for 6. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. Effective offense leading the way here in establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
Eastern Michigan, 0.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the return man is stopped, and now we'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. He gets a block. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes the grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got his man. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Makes the grab. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. He'll pull it on the read. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
He tries to take the top off. It's caught. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Eastern Michigan will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they're now down 24-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Rice has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside this building that hosted Super Bowl 8. They're up by 10 over UTSA. Two fan bases with very different emotions in CUSA as we send it.
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
From the gun on 3rd down. Working that left side now. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. The 30. Past the 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Penn State! Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
31, Eastern Michigan, 7.
And he's going to try to return this one. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Trying play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Pena. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Turning it on. Got the first down and more. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. To the air on 1st down. Punch it out of the air. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Going right to work up top. Got his man. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Gets it out fast. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. That pass is incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to the big tight end. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good half of football in a great town like Ypsilanti. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And just like that, let's send it back to the guys inside the factory.
Eastern Michigan will kick it deep to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. Fires to the big fella. At the 40, there he goes. It's a seam wide open. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
And what a huge play for the offense. Hitting that throw not only is big for their confidence, but it also flips the field.
That last big play has them in business. Just outside the red zone, it's 1st and 10. On target. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Here on 3rd down for this offense. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Pena. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They'll throw on 3rd and short. He'll try to do it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks. 2nd and 1, and they're going to make them line up to defend the pass. 4 wideouts, 2 on either side. Now the play fake. Using the quick game. There to make the stop, and he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a first down.
First down for the offense.
Gives it on the option. Breaks into the open. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
First down.
Looking to throw on first down. Got the quick pass. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Eagles will try to punch it in on 1st and goal.
Eastern Michigan.
From the gun. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. 2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on 2nd and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run play action. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And that is how you get it done. 3rd down, it's the money down, right? We got to be at our best. How about the monster sack on 3rd down?
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Right down the boulevard. It's good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, every game in CUSA is so very critical. How about this one today? Kansas is comfortably ahead on the scoreboard right now. Frankly, the kind of lead we're used to seeing inside Fog Allen Fieldhouse with the Jayhawks. They're up by 21 over Arkansas State. Implications galore inside CUSA, and he'll circle back should anything big happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Coming out on first down with the play fake. The Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Lofts one deep down the right side. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Wants to throw on 1st down. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got his man. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Hand off from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 28. It's a draw. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Just when they're looking run, now up top. He's got it. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
The Nittany Lions really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He'll do it himself. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. After picking up a couple of 1st downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. The play action fake. He lofts one down the sideline. Snags it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. Even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
The Nittany Lions will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Big guy smells it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Bobo. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Spits it out to the back. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. The Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll pull it on the read. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. It's a draw. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Hauls it in. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You'd probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Working on the right. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this.
There he goes.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Bobo. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to throw it. Got his man out of the backfield. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there. The Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. He makes the catch. He's knocked down immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-goal situation from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal line. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And he made the extra point without problem. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.